Welcome to this online tutorial for the Land Materiality Screening tool. The tool was jointly developed by the ELD-Initiative and the World Business Council for Sustainable Development with support of CH2M and Sustain Value. The development of the tool was informed by a cross-sector group of companies, small to large. It is designed to enable companies to better assess the significance of land to their business. The objectives of the tool are to create an awareness of the importance of land degradation and to catalyze actions towards the implementation of sustainable land management projects. It was specifically designed to not require an intensive data collection effort to generate results. By answering a series of questions, the tool provides an estimate of the level of land impact and the level of business risks for a specific site where a company has an existing or potential interest. Based on the relationship between land impact and business risks, options are provided to a company to minimize both. Users can compare the level of land impact and business risk between locations, enabling prioritization of action. The tool was developed for businesses that want to understand the importance of land and land degradation to their continued financial success and to seek and to improve their land use practices. Given its scope, other entities involved in land market can use it as well. Land is a crucial asset for all kinds of sectors, and its degradation poses an imminent risk, which varies with the reliance of each sector on primary sourced materials. But also other sectors, such as the tourism industry or utilities, are strongly affected by gaps in materials provision or unreliable yields. This toolkit can therefore support portfolio managers within larger companies, but also small land users within civil society organizations which work together with the private sector in understanding those risks. After clicking the Start button on the opening screen of the tool, you will reach the control panel. The tool itself is data-driven and bases its assessment on the parameters given from the users. Three types of data inputs on your business sites are required. On the general project side, the impact that the land has on the subsequent value generation, and the risks that are being faced. Once these information have been compiled through the subsequent interface, the tool will yield the results and conclude with a summary and general recommendations. As this is an Excel-based approach, you will be able to save the results for each assessed project site individually, but it is also possible to aggregate and compare all included data points. The tool will guide you through a set of questions which you will need to complete before reaching the summary of your site. Questions range from general information of your site, which are important to contextualize your work, to very specific questions on related site-specific issues. Therefore, it might be required that you liaise with different departments which hold this information. For example, portfolio managers, legal departments, or planning departments which understand the future plans for the sites. An important consideration is the risk score for each location. These are derived from different internationally accepted indicators, which range from social risks, for example the Fragile State Index, to different ecological risk indicators, which are all related to the sourcing of materials from land. In order to assess the overall risks, these indicators are merged to give a summarized indication of the overall risk per site. The result overview indicates three important dimensions for the assessed sites. It looks at the land impact and the business risks. The land impact summarizes the impact that the practices at the site have on the land. With a higher impact, the threat of degrading the natural resources through unsustainable sourcing increases. The second dimension refers to the risks which a business is facing in case of occurring depletion of the natural capital. The tool will locate your specific site within one of the four quantiles related to those two dimensions. The tool also provides you with an understanding of the importance of the site to the overall company profitability, which is determined by the size of the site indicator. Through the aggregator tool, you can compare multiple sites with each other and gather an understanding of your overall portfolio in terms of land impact and related risks. Besides the display within a quantile, for each site a full overview is also being provided. These highlight indicators with high negative influence in darker color scales, allowing for a direct understanding of the most problematic issues. These can be tackled using the specific recommendations from the overall assessment in the tool itself.